Welcome to another episode of Product Chronicles. Today we are diving into a fascinating comparison between two giants in the travel industry, Airbnb and Booking.com. These platforms have redefined the way we book accommodations, but they approach it in completely different ways. Airbnb made headlines with its innovative peer-to-peer rental model, turning regular homes into hospitality spaces. It's about unique experiences from staying in a city center apartment to a treehouse in the mountains. Booking.com, on the other hand, has built its empire by working with hotels, resorts, and more recently, expanding into vacation rentals. It's known for its straightforward, user-friendly booking process that serves millions of travelers worldwide. In this video, we'll look at these platforms through a product management lens. What drives Airbnb's communities-based approach, and how does it cater to users looking for one-of-a-kind stays? Why does Booking.com emphasize instant booking and a vast inventory across the globe? And how do both adapt to the growing demands of travel, like flexible cancellation policies, loyalty programs, and diverse accommodation types? Get ready for a breakdown of user experiences, monetization models, and design decisions. By the end, you'll see how each platform is uniquely crafted for its audience, and maybe even discover which one might be the best fit for your next trip. If you're as curious as we are about the strategies behind successful products, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you won't miss the journey. Looking at these two interfaces from Airbnb and Booking, we are examining two of the giants in the travel and accommodation industry, but they are tackling user experiences from almost opposite angles. Airbnb's layout is a showcase of vibrant experiences and unique, visually engaging offerings, while Booking opts for a more straightforward, utilitarian approach. On Airbnb, the experiences starts right away with a wide array of experiences and stays with visuals that are meant to draw users in emotionally. Airbnb's design isn't just selling a place to stay, it's selling an experience, a story, a dream trip. We see tiles showcasing past experiences hosted by celebrities and special event setups that connect users to famous personalities or unique locations. Each tile is visually rich, focusing on imagery that invites users to imagine themselves in that scene. It's as if Airbnb is saying, "Come, live a different life for a few days." Booking layout, however, takes a more classic e-commerce approach, emphasizing practically over immersion. At the top there is a straightforward search bar with prompts to select destination, dates, and guests, simple and effective. Booking interface is about efficiency. Users are likely here to get quick access to the best deals and relevant properties, and the layout delivers exactly that. Information on trending destinations, property types, and easy filtering options make it clear that this is about function. Where Airbnb's design is about capturing the imagination, Booking is about fulfilling a specific need. Another contrast is in the layout of information density. Airbnb uses open space and large images to keep things visually light, focusing on a curated feel. In comparison, Booking fills its space with various deal alerts, trending locations, and recommendations, making it feel packed but highly informative. Interestingly, both decisions reflect their brand missions. Airbnb's design emphasizes discovery and adventure, aligning with their ethos of finding unique, offbeat places to stay. Meanwhile, Booking's dense, offer-driven interface reflects its reputation as a reliable and pragmatic booking platform, especially popular for users who value convenience and competitive pricing. So in summary, Airbnb's interface aims to capture hearts, while Booking interface is designed to capture decisions. This is a great example of how brand identity influences product design and how both approaches cater to different user needs in the travel space. So the most common action which users do on both platforms is searching suitable accommodation for certain time frame. Let's take a look how results of such search looks like on both platforms. On Airbnb, everything feels vibrant and experience-driven. The layout emphasizes imagery with high-quality photos of accommodations dominating the screen. It feels like an invitation to a unique experience rather than just a booking. This approach aligns with Airbnb's brand identity. It's not just about finding a place to stay, it's about immersing yourself in a local adventure, experiencing the unique homes and lives of others. The listings are presented with a magazine-like aesthetic, reinforcing the idea of exploration and discovery. By focusing on enticing visuals, Airbnb is drawing users in emotionally, suggesting that each accommodation is part of a story. Airbnb's search filters are also visually prominent. Categories like cabins, castles, or oh my god suggest that Airbnb is encouraging users to explore accommodations they might not have initially considered. This is clever because it expands the user's journey from a search-driven goal to a more open-ended browsing experience, keeping people engaged for longer. Additionally, Airbnb incorporates subtle markers like superhost and guest favorites, which provides reassurance at a glance. These markers are small but significant in building trust with potential guests, signaling quality without overwhelming the page. This is Airbnb's way of saying, "Hear what others have loved," using social proof to reinforce the choice. On the other hand, Booking layout is far more utilitarian. It's as if Booking is saying, let's get you from search to booking with as little friction as possible. The focus here is on functionality and efficiency. Rather than leading with photos, it prioritizes details like price, location, and availability upfront. Every aspect of the interface is designed to streamline the decision-making process, appealing directly to users who want quick, practical solutions. The filters on Booking are more extensive and appear directly in the sidebar. They are practical and numerous, catering to users who know exactly what they want. This setup suits a transactional approach where users have a checklist of needs and want to narrow down results quickly. Unlike Airbnb's curated experience, Booking emphasizes quantity and variety. It's almost as if Booking is saying, "We have it all, just tell us what you need." Another interesting aspect is the emphasis on urgency, with tags like "last booked 1 hour ago" or "only 2 rooms left." These are designed to nudge users into booking, leveraging a sense of immediacy. Booking understands that its users are often looking for the best deal or availability in real time, and it subtly but effectively encourages quick decisions. In essence, Airbnb's design feels like exploring a digital magazine or social platform, while Booking feels more like navigating a search engine. Airbnb's design makes sense because it sells a lifestyle and experience. Its aesthetic choices serve to immerse users, appealing to emotions and desires for exploration. This aligns with a younger audience, or anyone looking to create memorable moments, not just book a room. For Booking, the design focuses on efficiency and transparency, which appeals to frequent travelers or anyone prioritizing convenience. The functional layout and abundance of filters speak to people who might be traveling for business, family obligations, or other practical reasons, where they need a place to stay without a problem. Next common step in our user journey at both portals is review of a certain accommodation option. Let's dig deeper into this step. Think of Airbnb as a cozy neighborhood market. The moment you land on the listing page, you are welcomed with big, beautiful images at the top, inviting you to imagine yourself in the space. It's not just a rental, it's an experience almost like reading the back of a book cover. Right away, Airbnb has you immersed, showing you what makes each place special, whether it's a unique decor style or friendly host or quick features. Now let's look at the clicks. From this first page, you don't need to click much at all. Most of the important information is immediately visible. Wanna book? Just click reserve and you are practically halfway through the journey. You only need a couple of clicks to confirm dates, review the total cost and finish the payment. Airbnb's minimal click flow here resembles a boutique shopping experience. Limited options but carefully selected to keep the focus on enjoying the journey. For the average user, it might take about 3-5 clicks to complete a booking if all details are already in place. Simple and streamlined, just like picking up a few specialty items from a local shop. Booking, on the other hand, is like walking into a big supermarket where everything you could want is right there. Here the listing page isn't just about ambience, it's about choices and information overload. Right from the start, Booking shows you various room options, pricing tiers and amenities. It's as if each click is a decision about which direction to go down, where the users can control every aspect of the booking. This flexibility comes with a few more clicks. If you wanna understand the cancellation policy, you click on a little icon. If you want a breakdown of extra fees, there is another click. Booking gives you every detail and choice upfront, which can feel like hunting for that exact brand of cereal, sometimes overwhelming but satisfying for those who want control. With all the options available, a user might click around 6-8 times to get all the details, compare room choices and finalize a booking. It's a bit more involved, but for the user who wants to customize this supermarket-style journey is ideal. Airbnb's minimalism aligns with their ethos of curating unique stays, while Booking's structured layout mirrors their focus on comprehensive service and value. The experience on each platform feels tailored, much like shopping at a specialty boutique versus a large supermarket, giving users a tailored experience based on what they prioritize in their journey. Imagine you are planning a trip and you are down to that final moment, checking out your chosen property, committing to your booking and sealing the deal. Starting with Airbnb, the booking flow feels a lot like the checkout lane at a minimalist boutique. The page is designed to keep you focus narrow. Right from the top, you'll see the booking summary, dates, guest count and payment details. You have only 3 main actions to review: double check the dates, select how you wanna pay and then confirm. It's quick, straightforward and takes around 2-3 clicks from the review page to finalize the reservation. You are in, you are out and it feels like an easy, seamless experience. Now let's switch gears and look at Booking.com. Booking's final reservation page is more like a comprehensive supermarket checkout, where you are subtly invited to add a few extras to your cart before you leave. Here you'll find details beyond the basics. There is insurance, transport options, even additional requests like early check-in or late checkout. It's not just about the room, it's about everything else you might need for your trip. Booking's process requires more decisions and thus more clicks, closer to 5-6 clicks to reach the final confirmation. It's designed for users who prefer a complete experience, where every detail is accounted before they hit confirm. For someone who likes knowing they have the option to add travel insurance or a late checkout time, this added complexity feels reassuring. So in essence, Airbnb offers a streamlined, fewer-click path that aligns with a user seeking a fast, no-frills checkout. Booking, on the other hand, appeals to the planner type, someone who might appreciate the chance to fine-tune every detail before they commit. In the end, each approach has its strengths, depending on whether you want to get in and out quickly or ensure every aspect of your booking aligns perfectly with your needs. When comparing the Airbnb and Booking interfaces from the perspective of a property owner looking to a leased property, we see two very distinct approaches shaped by their core business models and target audiences. Airbnb's host interface exudes a personal, community-driven feel. Airbnb's platform is designed to ease potential hosts into the hosting experience with a warm, supportive onboarding journey. The interface here shows options like Match with a Superhost for guidance and Air Cover for hosts, which highlights the platform's robust protections in a clean, visually simplified way. Airbnb puts its users at ease, using familiar faces and friendly testimonials to create a sense of community. Here, hosting feels less transactional and more about joining a supportive network. The journey begins with a clear prompt on potential earnings for the host in their area, adding a hint of excitement for new hosts. The platform then offers tailored support options such as one-on-one guidance from experienced superhosts and the ability to choose the type of first guest. These little touches reduce entry barriers and make hosting feel accessible to everyone, even if it's their first time. Booking.com's partner interface, by contrast, takes a straightforward, business-oriented approach. The emphasis is on guarantees and professionalism. Immediately you see phrases like list with peace of mind, get paid consistently, and verified guests. The language is directed at property owners who may be more focused on a reliable, steady income. Booking.com's design and layout look more structured with multiple sections focused on different assurance for hosts, including financial guarantees, liability claims, and extensive support in 45 languages. There is a drop-down for common questions like when will my property go online, making the interface more information-dense but potentially overwhelming for first-time users. Here the journey to listing a property involves more steps and detailed information. For example, importing reviews and syncing calendars. Features useful for professional property managers who list on multiple platforms are prominently advertised. In terms of click journey and ease of use, Airbnb's flow is simpler and more intuitive, appealing to hosts with minimal prior experience. It feels as though Airbnb is helping you set up a welcoming home away from home rather than a business listing, leading to fewer clicks and more guided actions. In contrast, Booking.com seems to cater to professional hosts or property managers who are likely juggling multiple listings. This explains the added layers and assurance, but also results in more complexity and likely more clicks to complete the listing process. Let's dive into how the journey of booking an experience unfolds on Airbnb and Booking.com, and I'll break it down step by step to give you a feel for what each platform prioritizes, how many clicks are involved, and why each approach might appeal to a different kind of users. Imagine you are planning a quick weekend in Lisbon and you want to fill your schedule with more memorable activities. The goal is the same, but how you get there varies significantly on these platforms. On Airbnb, it feels a bit like flipping through a travel magazine filled with glossy pictures. You start with a main screen showing various experiences, each with a high-quality photo and a brief description. Something like sunset cruise on the Tagus River. The platform hooks you visually, letting you explore what sparks your interest. You'll see a map on the right side, which acts almost like a city guide, showing where each experience is located in real time. From a user journey perspective, it's incredibly visual. With just 2 clicks, you're already seeing detailed info about an experience. Click 1 selects the activity, and click 2 brings you to the booking page where you can finalize the date and number of people. It's smooth and quick, making the experience feel more spontaneous, like deciding to stop at a charming cafe because you saw a beautiful patio. For people who like to browse and book in the moment, Airbnb's 2-click approach is ideal, making it easy as saying, let's try this. Booking.com takes a different route. The experience page is set up more like an online shopping portal, structured with a left-hand filter bar where you can pick categories like walking tours, cultural experiences, or day trips. This design is perfect for someone who wants to narrow down their choices. For example, if you're only interested in tours under 3 hours, you'd see the filter, and Booking.com will display just those relevant options. Once you have filtered, you select an activity which takes you to another page where you can review all the specifics and eventually proceed to booking. This flow might involve 3 or 4 clicks instead of 2. As you filter, browse, select, and finally book. But it's worth noting that this added structure is really valuable for planners. Those who know they want something specific and appreciate having options laid out in an organized, catalog-like way. Each platform made a choice based on the core behaviors of their target users. Airbnb is catering to a see-it-want-it user who is inspired by visuals and curiosity. They removed as many barriers as possible, keeping clicks to a minimum and letting the imagery do the selling. It's a bit like wandering through a market where you buy what catches your eye. Booking.com, however, speaks to the checklist-driven user. Their journey is more like going to a grocery store with a list. You have criteria in mind and they guide you. through various categories, making sure you can slice and dice the options until you find exactly what you need. Yes, it's a few more clicks, but it gives the user control over refining their choices, which can be reassuring for people who like to plan every detail. So the next time you are choosing between these two platforms, think about what type of journey resonates with you more. If you are the type who loves a spur-of-the-moment adventure, Airbnb's visually driven, minimal click experience is probably a better fit. But if you are more of a planner, someone who likes comparing options and finding the perfect activity, Booking.com's extra filters and structured list will be more satisfying. Each platform is offering a different kind of storytelling through design. One is the picture that catches your eye, the other is the catalog you sift through to find just the right thing. When we consider the metrics and methods that product managers would focus on for platforms like Airbnb and Booking.com, we're looking at a unique blend of marketplace metrics, user experience indicators, and trust-building measures. These platforms not only need to engage both hosts and travelers, but they also have to foster trust and ensure smooth booking experiences across a global market. Let's walk through some of the most relevant metrics that likely shape the strategic decisions behind these platforms. Starting with user engagement metrics, Airbnb and Booking.com both need to understand how often users are interacting with the platform, but the nature of this engagement can vary. For instance, Booking.com might look closely at search to booking conversion rates. That is how many users who start a search actually complete a booking. Airbnb, on the other hand, might focus more on time spent browsing unique listings or number of saved listings per session, as it caters to users who often explore multiple options before deciding. Each metric tells a story about user intent, while Booking.com's conversion-driven metrics capture a more transaction-focused experience. Airbnb's engagement metrics might be designed to capture the inspiration and curiosity of travelers. Next, we have supply-side metrics, which are all about understanding and supporting hosts and property owners. For Airbnb, metrics like host response time, booking acceptance rate, and superhost retention rate are critical in ensuring that hosts are meeting platform standards and that guests have positive interactions with them. These metrics also impact search ranking on the platform, incentivizing hosts to maintain quality. Booking.com might look at inventory growth or room nights per listing as it partners with more hotels and accommodations. This focus on volume aligns with Booking.com's goal of providing a broad range of options to travelers and driving transactions through choice and convenience. A crucial part of both platforms is trust and safety metrics, given that they facilitate person-to-person transactions. Airbnb likely places strong emphasis on metrics like host verification completion rate, guest review ratings, and frequency of incident reports. These metrics help Airbnb maintain a safe and reliable environment, as trust is paramount when guests are staying in someone else's property. Booking.com, while also tracking review ratings and compliance, might place additional weight on refund and cancellation rates due to their higher stakes in hotel bookings and its customer service guarantees. Then there are monetization and revenue metrics. Both platforms are driven by bookings, but their approaches to monetization differ slightly, impacting the metrics they track. Airbnb's revenue largely comes from service fees for each booking, so metrics like average booking value, repeat booking rate, and revenue per listing are key. For Booking.com, which has a high volume of partnerships with hotels and earns through commissions, metrics like commission revenue per partner, average daily rate, and occupancy rates are essential. This helps Booking.com understand not only how much revenue each listing generates, but also how effectively it's utilizing its inventory. User journey metrics are also essential, especially around search and booking flows. Airbnb and Booking.com both need to track search abandonment rates and time to complete booking to understand where friction points exist. For instance, Airbnb might notice high abandonment if listings lack transparent information or if the checkout process feels cumbersome. Booking.com, with its often more transactional user journey, might optimize around faster booking flows and shorter decision-making times. Through A/B testing, they could experiment with features like one-click booking or payment options to reduce these friction points. Lastly, we can't overlook customer satisfaction and retention metrics. Airbnb's net promotion score, customer satisfaction scores, and guest loyalty indicators are likely vital for ensuring that both guests and hosts are happy with the platform. Booking.com, focusing heavily on return customers, might closely watch repeat booking rates, loyalty program participation, and Genius program effectiveness. Each metric here provides insight into customer loyalty, satisfaction, and potential areas for loyalty-driven features or enhancements. In summary, both Airbnb and Booking.com utilize a range of metrics from engagement and monetization to safety and customer satisfaction. But the distinct nature of each platform shapes the specific metrics that matter most. Airbnb leans towards engagement and experience metrics, capturing the inspiration-driven journey, while Booking.com emphasizes efficiency, volume, and satisfaction, staying true to its role as a high-volume booking engine. Product managers on both platforms use these metrics not just to optimize performance, but to continually fine-tune their unique brand experiences for users on either side of the marketplace. Alright, let's bring it all together. In this video, we explored the user journey for booking an experience on Airbnb versus Booking.com, diving into how each platform approaches the process in unique ways, catering to different types of travelers. With Airbnb, we saw a visually engaging, quick, two-click journey that makes booking feel almost spontaneous. Is designed to appeal to the traveler who's inspired by imagery and is ready to make a choice based on what catches their eye. The minimal steps and focus on visual make it feel like an easy, impulsive decision, perfect for someone who wants to embrace the thrill of the moment. On the flip side, Booking.com offers a more structured experience with its filtering options and a slightly longer user journey, around 3 to 4 clicks. Here you have more control and precision, filtering by categories and narrowing down options to fit specific preferences. It's a platform that feels like it's built for planners, people who like to make sure they're choosing the best fit for their interests and schedule. So what's the takeaway? Airbnb is for those who want a straightforward, image-driven booking experience, people who enjoy the idea of exploring and picking something as they go. Booking.com is built for the detail-oriented traveler who wants to browse options carefully and check off all the boxes. Each approach reflects the brand's understanding of its audience, and as a user, it's all about choosing what resonates with you, the spontaneity of Airbnb or the structured choice of Booking.com. Thanks for tuning in, and if you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like and subscribe for more insights. Let me know in the comments which platform you prefer and why. Are you more of a spontaneous booker or a planner? See you in the next video.